Hello, I'm Joe, aka Mr. Fragrance, and welcome back to another video. Today I have a brilliant designer fragrance haul, and you know what, I'm going to unbox them and give my first impressions of the 4 fragrances that I've bought. So I'm going to get this first one out of the way, and the reason I say that is because actually I've had a couple of problems with it, so I'm actually returning it, so I'm not going to actually smell it. I've sprayed it once just to check that it was alright, and it did confirm my fears that it's really out of date. So here I have Acqua Absolu. You can see from the colour it's just not right. It's a bit old, so I'm going to have to return this. The seller's been great. He's going to allow me to return this. It's not great, but it's a lovely smelling fragrance. Very fresh, it's very sweet, and it's kind of, as many people have said, it's like Armani were kind of striving to fit in to the current climate when they were making these fragrances, because it's very similar to that of Azara Wanted by Night. You know, that kind of style of sweet but fruity fragrance. You know, very fruity, with a touch of spiciness as well. So yeah, there you go. That's Acqua Absolute. So yeah, that's going to get sent back. So these are all tester fragrances, and it's great to get them as testers because actually they're a lot cheaper when you buy them like that. So the next fragrance I bought was Boss Bottled Night. Now, one of the downfalls of getting testers is they can come with silly caps like this. This is the first time I've ever had a silly cap like this. But you know what? Ah well. So I'm going to spray this on skin because I've never sprayed this one before, and so I want to have an idea for what this smells like. So, not quite how I expected it to be. I'd watched videos and that's exactly what other people were saying as well. It's a fresh summertime fragrance smelling. So I guess Boss Bottled Night, this could be for warmer climates where, you know, evenings you're outside enjoying a lovely tapas in Spain, say. You know, warm night, and I can see that working. You're out for the evening and it's a very kind of citrus heavy, aquatic smelling, fresh fragrance. So no, I can see how that works. Boss Bottled by Night, I love the bottle. I think it's really great. This black to blue or blue to black gradient. It's really nice. From first impressions, it's all, you know, it's blended very well. It's hard to pick things out. But it smells very good, actually. It smells very good. So that was the second fragrance in this haul. The third fragrance that I got in this haul was Safari for Men by Ralph Lauren. Ralph Lauren. That is a great name, Safari. And what a bottle this is. It's almost hinting towards the Scottish flag as well. It's got a lovely cross there, a bit like the saltire. No, I think this is a very classy bottle. It's kind of sticking with this old-fashioned style to... Light's gone out, oh god. A few minutes later, we have the lights back on. So, I was saying that this is, you know, it's quite an old-fashioned style bottle, and it's, you know, this kind of crystal glass feel is very nice. So yeah, let's give it a spray. Also, look at the cap. Lovely wooden look to it as well. Very nice. So I'm gonna spray it on my jumper. Oh, that is really lovely. That is very lovely. And I might just have to sit it next to denim, because it has similarities. It's got that kind of, it's a slightly barbershop feel, a little less barbershop feeling than denim. I can tell this is not aimed towards me as a target market, but it's quite subtle. It's like a subtle take on barbershop because it has the lovely woods and quite a resinous spiciness to it. Again, this is all just first impressions from what I'm getting from the top, but it has a mintiness to it as well, which is really nice. So I'm enjoying that mintiness. Actually, it's kind of refreshing, and I think that they're doing a good job at almost adding a slightly more refreshing feel to that of a barbershop fragrance. So no, that's very nice actually. So love the bottle, love the fragrance. Very happy to pick this up for such a brilliant price as well. I don't actually know when this fragrance is from, by Ralph Lauren actually, so it could be quite an old fragrance. I don't know if that's just the style they were going for, or this is genuinely one of their older fragrances. But on the box, it does say something very interesting. I'd like to read that to you. On this, once again, very lovely box, at the bottom it does say copyright of 1991. So that could be alluding to the fact, if you know in the comments, do let me know, that this is a old-fashioned fragrance from Ralph Lauren, and very unlike some of their newer fragrances. I'm kind of, here I'm talking about Ralph Lauren Red and Ralph Lauren Red Eau de Parfum. So yeah, that's just kind of what I'm getting at here. But no, very much like the bottle, very much like the scent. Very happy I picked this one up. And finally from Paco Rabanne, a fragrance I've been wanting to pick up for a very, very long time. No, it's not the fragrance you may be thinking of. I've talked about it a lot. I haven't got Privé. I'm really looking to get that very, very soon. But I have picked up 1 Million Lucky. Now, 1 Million Lucky. What a fragrance. I've smelt it in a tester cup before, but it's time to test it right at the bottle. 1 Million Lucky. Wow, am I glad to have this. Wow, am I glad. This is going to sit beautifully alongside the 1 Million Parfum. So let's give it a spray on skin. Oh, as always, the atomizers are not great. Oh, that is so beautiful. To me, that just smells of like cake icing. It smells like icing on a cake. It smells like just a super overly sweet cake. It's almost gourmand feeling, but it does have a citrus touch to it, which is really nice. God, that smells so much like icing on a cake. Like a lemon icing. Wow, that's beautiful. That's how I describe it actually to anyone that was asking, how does this smell? I'd say it smells very much like a gourmand icing on a cake smell. It's like the citrus icing that you get like in a ready-made kind of cake mix for kids kind of thing. It's nice. I really do like this. It's almost it's fresher in the sense that it's a little bit more light than the Parfum version of 1 Million, because that it's got a lot more depth to it. It's a bit saltier. It's more syrupy sweet, and it's got a kind of tobacco leather scent to it. Not so much tobacco, in fact, not really tobacco at all, but more leather. And this is completely, sidetracking away from anything like that. It's very, very different. I love the bottle. I love the fragrance. Has a bit more depth to it now. The top notes have actually evaporated a little bit quicker than I would have expected, but still very much that cake icing smell. So yeah, very, very tasty and very nice smelling. So those are the 4 fragrances that I picked up this time. One of them is going to be sent back, but when I get it, hopefully another bottle sent back to me, I will give it a good first impressions, I think, and of course I'll do a review on it, as I'm intending to do with every single fragrance I own. I'm working my way through them, but of course this collection is expanding and expanding as I would have hoped, and that's by my own accord, and also to brilliant companies that are sending me fragrances to review for them as well. So, thank you so much for subscribing and commenting and liking on the video. And yeah, let me know what you want to see next time. You've got to be joking me. And I will see you next time on Mr. Fragrance.